Welcome to the future.
Who's this clown?
Not clown. Joker.
Avengers!
Assemble.
Nobody tampers with the equipment except Tony Stark.
Good idea.
United, the Avengers are strong.
Hawkeye, hands off.
Fool! Have you forgotten my invincible magnetic power?
Not this time, Magneto.
My mutant brain senses danger.
Something unseen is slowly spreading its poison, edging tempers.
Think carefully before you do this.
You filthy criminals.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Starting the show off. I'm not even giving you an intro just because I saw chat and Power goes, to me, my anti-ex-office men. Starting with fire. Anyway, welcome to episode 123 or issue 123 of Two Fat Guys Pull Us, where we are going to review, what up, Scott? The week of March 1st, which was itty bitty. It was itty bitty, at least for us. I mean, I'm sure other people had a lot of books, but it was not a very big week. And actually, next week is quite small as well. So yeah, I don't know if it's the lack of us picking up books or if there's just not that many books coming out. I know DC is kind of, that we're in this in between period of like the beginning of Dawn, but not Dawn. I think next month it picks up pretty quickly, but yeah, I don't know. It was a weird week. I wouldn't say there were moments this week that I liked. I don't think I have a clear-cut winner for pick of the week. It may happen as the show goes on, but nothing really stood out to me in our pull list this week. But
I have a very clear winner.
I digress. Let's talk about some business, and then we'll find out what Nate's clear winner was. As always, we're going to talk about our show sponsor, which is Collected Comics and Games here in the DFW area. They're a amazing comic book shop here that me and Nate frequent, and it's our LCS. And we would love for you to give them some love, especially because, unfortunately, and I'm sure Ron doesn't want me, blowing this up too much, but I feel like it needs to be said because it's bullshit. Our LCS got robbed on Friday night. It was either Friday or Saturday night. Some dickwad went into our shop and stole a bunch of shit, and that's bullshit. So if you guys are feeling generous, we'd love for you to go over to Collected Comics Games website, brainycomics.com, and do a little bit of shopping for us. It'd be great because they're definitely in need some help right now because that shit was. I'm sorry, I'm a little heated about it. It's bullshit. I just think why come on, man, like go rob a bank or something, not a comic book store. Don't rob anything. Just
no, I agree though. If you're gonna rob something, rob a multi-billion-dollar corporation that has
not a small business.
CEOs.
Yeah. Anyway, head on over to brainycomics.com. It's their website. It's a really great website, and over there you can pick up exclusive and variant covers, bundles, bad idea books, new comics, mystery bags, back issues, graphic novels, games, toys and collectibles, and even trading cards. It's a great little website, so you can do some shopping over there. It's really cool. Ron's got some cool stuff over there. But before, if you do some shopping and right before you leave, we would love for you to type in Two Fat Guys Pull Us right up in the upper left-hand corner at the search bar, where this will pop up. Hold on. Boop. It is an upgrade. You can put this upgrade into your cart, and if you do the standard upgrade for $8, you get one mystery exclusive comic cover, and if you do the premium for $15, you get two. And you saw it at the front of the page. Some of these exclusive variant covers are pretty sick looking. You've got this X-Men 141 homage Venom 13. It looks really great. Hellfire Gala with Psylocke on their Judgment Day. A bunch of cool stuff. You even got some Star Wars. He's got a ton of stuff over there. So if you'd love to give Collected Comics and Games a little bit of support, head over to brainycomics.com, do a little bit of shopping, then put that Two Fat Guys Pull Us upgrade into your basket, and then check out. And then if you do it, make sure to tag us when your stuff arrives in the mail and let us know what you got, because we'd love to see what Ron gave you. So that's going to do it for that part of the business. As always, we're going to talk about our sub count. We are currently, as of recording, or as this live video right now, again, this goes up and down, we're at 700.
90?
96.
Seven.
Seven?
It is because Patty just got one as we started, and when it refreshed on my page, it said 797.
All right, 797. Thank you, Patty.
Yeah,
well,
Patty.
thank you. We love, that's the fatty army right there, man, doing the work, doing the hard work. Yeah, so we're trying to hit 850 subscribers. When we hit 850 subscribers, we're going to give away this CBCS graded 9.8 Green Lantern #1 with Jon Stewart on the cover. It is a store incentive. So it's a little bit of a rare one right there. It's a sick looking cover. Love this book. We're going to give this away at 850 subscribers. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure to hit that like button, ring that bell. If you guys are watching this live show right now and you haven't hit that like button, let's do it, guys. Just get it done. It's real quick. Just click, like, let's do it. And then I'm going to talk about it every time when we hit 1,000, because we're going to hit 1,000. We're giving away this 9.8 CBCS graded Amazing Spider-Man #4 Original Sin tie-in, first appearance of Silk. And again, only jumping up in popularity and in value because, Silk's getting her own show over on Amazon. So be prepared for this book to go crazy. That's it. That is the business for the night. Let's talk about our books, huh?
Let's hit chat really quick.
Hit it
before we go books.
Hit it.
We've got a couple hellos from everyone. Joe, Patty, Turtle, Scott. Scott said Rogue and Gambit was fire.
Interesting.
Which I almost picked that up because of the cover. That would have been. I would have read it, but it would have been a covered inspired pickup. But
was it a Peach Momoko cover?
No. Who did? It was the cover A, but I don't remember who did it.
That's kind of
nice. It was. I don't know. It just was. It was doing it for me.
Yeah. So is this a book, like a current in continuity book, or is this like one of those like lethal? Oh, it is.
I think it's a current in continuity. Yeah, because it says Krakoa is on a precipice, like right here at the beginning of the solicitations, and it's Stephanie Phillips.
Scott? Why didn't you? What?
Scott, you should have yelled at us more.
Why didn't you say that anything at the store? Were you? I saw you at the store, right? No, maybe I didn't. What the? Well, yeah, I guess we need to
go back and
get it.
Especially if there's anyone else here that Scott said same interior art as Exterminators.
Oh my God, what are we doing?
Good.
What are we doing?
Okay,
all right.
So I wanted to make sure I hit that. Patty said he's waiting on his Hulk thing mini. That's been still pushed back. It's been solicited since 2021. That's
Hulk thing mini.
I wonder if that's even gonna happen now.
Probably not.
Last asks, do we think there should be a limit to how many canon and Elseworlds multiversal stories? There should be like 4 to 7 canon and 10 to 13 multiversal. I mean, I don't know if there's necessarily should be a hard number, but the idea of maybe there being like a, hey, we're not going to extend past this would be like a nice thing to maybe show that they're going to try to stay keeping everything included and making everything feel like a living universe. But I think getting a multi-million-dollar company to hard limit themselves on anything is just not going to happen.
No, absolutely not. Patty says it's called Clobbering Time. I remember that. Yeah, I remember doing that in solicitations. Yeah, that's. I doubt it's. I bet it's not happening.
Comic Expo too. Nice.
Where's that at? I'm sure it's in Canada.
Well, I'm sure it's his local Comic Expo.
Canada. Let's see here. Also, did you guys hear that Agatha has been put on hiatus and other shows, movies are being reworked? Yeah, that makes sense. I think I'm not upset about that. If I think it's a smart thing. I think there was a lot, and I know we're getting into more of like company politics, but it does seem like what was the guy's name? Bob Chesick, or it started with a C. The guy that was the CEO of Disney prior to Iger or after Iger leaving, he like revamped their streaming to the point where he was just pushing content like crazy, even if it wasn't good or if it was rushed, right? Like maybe the story was good, but the production value was rushed. And when Iger came back in, he was like, we got to slow that shit down. And then Feige was like, we're slowing that shit down, which I think is good. Anyway, yeah, I mean, Chepik, yeah, he was weird. He did a lot of weird shit, but no, I'm not upset about that. If we get fine-tuned, more thought out content, I'm okay with that. But I do want more new content, though. I will say that. But I want it to not feel rushed, and I want it to be thought out, and I want She-Hulk season 2. Anyway, yeah. So let's go ahead and get into the show. Again, it's very light. We only have 2 Marvel books. We had 3, but we shot one down just because it was just meh, right? So let's kick off the show with That's Not It. That's next week's show. You guys That's Not It. Hold on. I did a little bit of oopsies.
Oh,
I did
an
oopsie. Okay, here we go. Let's kick off the show with Cosmic Ghost Rider. What does that even mean? Cosmic Ghost Rider, issue number 1 from Stephanie Phillips. I enjoyed this one, but I will say I'm not gonna say I was disappointed. I'm not gonna say that. What I'll say about this issue is it's clear that Stephanie Phillips is building she's building a mystery, right? She's trying to build this mystery and this idea of this. You know what timeline we're in when we're reading it. We're kind of jumping all over the place. We're even jumping through dreams, if you will, in this issue with Frank. And I will say her story right now, even with, this is the Ryan Stegman cover, Jaden. It's fucking sick. Even though we're dealing with what feels almost like a more human version of Frank as the Cosmic Ghost Rider, I still enjoyed the story, right? We've got Frank, who seems to be stranded, working with a family, kind of, working for space, for a living space, and they don't like him. And Bounty Hunter seems to come in and is looking for him, right? Because he did something bad. Now, at the beginning of the issue, we see Cosmic Ghost Rider killing a bunch of people, being pretty ruthless. Not very comedic. I mean, there were like little jokes, but they were kind of like, oh shit, that burns kind of joke, rather than like, that's funny. So it was a much more ruthless Cosmic Ghost Rider that we saw at the beginning of the issue. And then we kind of jump between that story, the Frank Castle kind of marooned on this planet, being hunted, and then jumping into him again, but what seems to be him waking up from a dream. So there's a lot going on. And I enjoyed it, but I think my expectation for the character, because I love the character so much, I was expecting, and this is my fault. This is not Stephanie Phillips's fault. This is my fault. I guess I was just expecting a more comedic, loose, off the hip, fire from the hip Ghost Rider, Cosmic Ghost Rider in that first part of the story. And so I left reading it kind of feeling unfulfilled. Like I was kind of like, wait, that's it? Like, and it was super short, right? Because we got half a book is that, and then it's another story, like Tales of Cosmic Ghost Rider, which I really enjoyed. I liked the backup story, or the tale of Cosmic Ghost Rider, a little more in that one. I really
read a backup story.
Well, because it's Cosmic Ghost Rider. Like, there are 2 characters. There are 2 characters where I will do that: Cosmic Ghost Rider and She-Hulk. But I really enjoyed. I really liked the backup, even though it still had some of that serious tone. But there were those little quip jokes in it, and I really liked that. The backup story was him getting hunted by this guy who had lost his family to him, and he was using magic to, fuck with him and like show his dead family, and like, ooh, it was crazy. Like, I thought that was really good. But I thought the Stephanie Phillips story, it's clear that we're building to something, but my expectation ruined it for me, unfortunately. Like, I felt just kind of wanting at the. Did you read it?
I had read it, and nope, that was it. That was done. Don't care.
You're out.
There was not enough there at all.
No, I agree.
To pull me on, like, for someone who actively dislikes the character, we literally did nothing to make me care about this story at all. And the backup, was like, had some cool cosmic moments, but
Right.
It's I don't know. I will stop from here. I will listen to your review, and if it turns out to be a great mini, and I was an idiot, I'll pick up the trade.
Yeah, I think again, I think Last says it kind of well. Nothing really happened. I really wish Marvel mined more into these Elseworld stories like Cosmic Ghost Rider and even the Old Man World. I think a lot of good stories can be told. I think there's a good story being told. It's just I think what killed it for me, or not killed it, but just my disappointment was that it was only half the issue. Stephanie Phillips' story was only half the issue. And it's kind of like, well, why? You know what I mean? Like, why are we not? She wrote
both parts, but
did she write both parts? I thought
she's the only credited writer.
Well, I want to keep going, you know, but that being said, the second half, the other story, the Tales, was really good. Like, I think we saw Galactus in it for a little bit, or we saw like that magic user fucking with him and seeing like headless versions of Galactus and Thanos. Right. I was like, ooh, this is sick. Like, that was really cool. And it's almost like it was like there were two stories, right? Like, she's got this main tale, and then she's got these she's got this main story, and then she's got these tales that she's gonna write about. And I'm kind of going like, well, let's pick one. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad that I got the other one too, but I just felt I wanted to know more in her main story, and it ended so abruptly that I'm kind of like, wait, what are we doing? So why don't Joe, why you don't like Cosmic Ghost Rider? It's a small show, so why not collaborate more? Yeah, Nate.
Because I just don't like him. I don't know. So Ghost Rider's always been just like a odd character to me. It's a branch of the Marvel, I don't know, whatever, that I just don't really care about that much. Frank Castle and Punisher is also a character that I don't really care about that much. So mashing two different characters I don't care about a bunch when I'm already trying to read 8 comics on a short week, 15 to 20 back issues, catch up my reading, and a novel. It's really hard to make me care about something that I wasn't enthusiastic about to begin with.
I'm not upset with you not like, I mean, there are plenty of books that you read that I don't read because I'm just either disinterested or it's not my bag, like there's some characters that you like that I'm not at all interested in. And I think that's more in I would say that's more in independent than our Marvel DC. Well, you do like Aliens, and I fucking hate that shit. But yeah, I think that's where. Yeah. So, but anyway, segment cover is amazing. I'm still on board. I'm not dropping this book. And I think as it picks up, there will be more will be revealed, obviously. So I'm not worried about that. But I think my expectations ruined my experience. But I still liked it. I thought it was fun. It's not my pick of the week, which I think that's another thing that kind of I did is I hyped it as like, okay, this could probably be my pick of the week. That being said, that second story was really good. Like, I really enjoyed it, and it rounded the issue for me for sure. Was that second story? So there's that. All right, let's talk about our last Marvel book of the night, and that is X-Force issue number 38.
That's Chips.
This is my pick of the week.
Oh wow!
And last, I'm sure you're gonna kill me here. I really liked this issue, and if I put aside my frustration with the fact that we're finally wrapping up storylines from year one after Krakoa, if I just put that aside, this was really good. We got some closure for Domino. We got some closure with the man with the peacock tattoo. We got a Chimera that wasn't made by Sinister in this book. Fucking crazy. I don't know. And then the artwork was really good too. I thought it popped. It felt like the original X-Force, even though I think the artist it's not the same artist. It was good. Like, I really liked that Domino was the I don't know. She was the predominant voice in the entire issue. Hold on, my stream. The stream is we're dropping frames, and I don't know why.
Oh.
Are we laggy, chat? Can you let me know?
Dropping frames. Dropping frames.
I wonder why. Let's see here. Let's close this.
That was just on my end.
No, it's I'm definitely dropping frames. Anyway, this issue was I just thought it was really good. It was super fun. The fact that we got that closure. Yeah, no, we're dropping frames. I don't understand why. Are we laggy, chat? Let me know. Let's see. Am I running something else in here? That's just not. Thought it was the internet. All right, chat. I'm gonna restart the stream really quick, or refresh, and we'll be right back. Let's see.